as we get into 2021 and 2022, we're talking about shifting from an economy that bought a lot of goods, people who were working from home, that hybrid of working from home. We were willing to invest in everything from nicer vehicles, boats, RVs, and everything to fill our homes, furniture, remodeling, appliances. All of that helped to lift the manufacturing sector. We're going to shift more into discretionary spending, but of course the pent-up demand associated with services is different than the pent-up demand with goods. You have to replace a car that has been deteriorating during a recession, where in the case of the service sector, you can't replace haircuts lost to lockdowns. You can't replace all of the meals that you didn't go out in restaurants. You will see some pent-up demand in domestic travel. Business travel will come back slower than leisure travel, and there will ultimately be some flares in inflation tied to that. But I think it's important to understand that it's not the same kind. It's another unique aspect of how the recovery, the rebound in economic activity, layering discretionary services on top of that goods recovery we've seen already really take root in the U.S.
What stands out to me is there's a dichotomy in manufacturing. That there is this pent-up demand. The manufacturing sector in general is doing very well, but there are a huge amount of jobs that are unfilled in the manufacturing sector, right? So if we could cover that gap, we could make a good dent in those, the job deficits that you just highlighted. But there's a dichotomy here, right? There are a lot of jobs out there, but there aren't people to fill it, and it turns out, or it comes down to, there's a skills gap, right? And it's not just shop floor or factory workers, it's up and down the food chain, it's up and down the career path, the education level. It goes from the shop floor all the way up to the C-suite. And what we're seeing right now is, in manufacturing, since those people aren't there, the industry is trying to bridge that gap on its own, right? So it's not just a matter of finding the people, it's a matter of getting them those skills that they need to perform in a manufacturing environment, and then showing them a career path or a path to where they can continually add on to those skills to make them more viable, more employable in the overall economy.